Welcome to Fuel Your Drive.
Guys, what is going on? Welcome to Fuel Your Drive. I am your host, Josh York. We got a great episode today. Really great episode. I got a situation going on. I wanted to touch on it. But before I do, got to go through the housekeeping here. Please, guys, like, share, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it. It means the world. The numbers continue to grow, which gets me extremely excited. So thank you for all of you who, send me messages. Thank you for those who comment. And thank you for those who introduce the show to other people. But with that said, let's get right into it. So I want to touch on a situation I have here going on right now outside my building. I have a homeless person that decided on Sunday to just park himself literally right at the bus stop. And he's been sleeping here and just sitting there all day long every day. And I left it alone. I didn't really say anything for a couple of days. And yesterday I decided to talk to him. So I want to see the situation. I went over to him. I said, hey, what's going on? I gave him actually a couple snacks, some food. And look, part of me feels really bad for him. And the other part feels like he should just get out there and get after it. But I do understand there is real things as like mental illness and issues. And look, you can overcome anything. And I am not really an expert in this area when it comes to the situation that's going on, which I'm going to get to in a second. But I am an expert when it comes to mindset. I'm an expert when it comes to consistency. And I know what it takes to be successful. I've done it and I continue to do it. And that's in all aspects of life. So we were talking and he told me he was a musician. He had, had a little bit of a rough patch and, lost his job. He's trying, doing some local shows and he works with children. I don't know what was true and what wasn't, but I definitely can tell he was a musician and he has like a guitar with him. So he then told me that he had, his cart, he has a cart with all his stuff on it that, the wheel broke and that's why he had to stop here because he doesn't have any money to get a new cart. And he's waiting to see, how long it will take him to get him a new cart. He told me he got it on sale. It was a really crappy cart. That's why it broke. He told me he bought it for like $45, I think, at some pet store. So I went inside. I got with one of my team members. I was like, please find this cart. There's a bunch of stores that are around here and get him a really good one. So I spent over $100 and I got him a cart. Got to the office. My team member brought it in. We put it together. I went out there. He got so excited. Like, I can't even tell you how excited this guy got. It made me feel good, right? Look, when you do good things come back to you. But it made me feel really good. I gave him the cart and he couldn't stop thanking me. And, he's like, why'd you do that? Why'd you want to help me? And I was like, listen, everyone needs some help sometimes, right? So, best of luck to you. And I hope this really helps you out. And then we started talking a little bit more, and he told me that he's had some issues with addiction, and he can't knock it. So I started getting into this conversation with him. Like, look, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I've never been drunk. I've never smoked a cigarette. I've never been high. I've never touched a drug in my life ever. Period. So I can't speak to this. Okay, from other podcasts I've talked about. I have suffered with anxiety for many years. And I've been able to overcome that. But here's the deal. There is a very, very important skill in people who are addicted to things, okay? I'm addicted to a lot of things, okay? But good things, right? I'm addicted to, continuing to get better every day. I'm addicted to personal development. I'm addicted to driving my business. I'm addicted to helping people. He's addicted to the wrong thing, but he's got the skills of addiction. All he has to do, and I talked to him about this. He was listening to me. I don't know what he took out of the conversation. He's still there, which, concerns me a little bit because I kind of think I motivated him a little bit. I am going to go speak to him again today, but he has the traits of what it takes to be successful. All he has to do is shift his focus to what he's doing and using the addiction for now and shift it to the right focus. If he's addicted, he wants to be successful in music. I was telling him, I was like, why are you wasting all your time sitting here all day when you can literally, and I told him I will pay for his Uber to go into Manhattan and start with sitting with a cup with people and start playing great music. If you are good, people will start giving you some money. Then you can use that money to make more money and get yourself out of the current situation. Now, if I were to give him money, because I thought about this, if I were to give him money, I don't know if that's going to help him or it's going to make it worse, or I don't know if he's ready to really get to the point where he's going to break and say, you know what, I'm ready to make a change. But in order for you to change anything, you got to get to a really crappy point of being just disgusted with yourself. And I give a good example. I like to, I don't want you to think I'm shifting conversations here, but I give a good example, like enjoying yourself with meals, right? Like I am really strict 80 to 85% of the time. But when I do have a cheat meal, I go so crazy that I almost disgust myself when I'm done. Like I got the craving and I'm like just disgusted and I'm ready to go back to what I love and what I'm used to. Same rules apply in life. When you are down and you are knocked down and you cannot get back up, you have to find a level of disgust where you're like, I just can't, I have to change. I don't know if he's ready for that yet. Hopefully, I gave him some inspiration. I don't know if I did. I hope I didn't. But I want to point out, if you are someone who is going through a tough time right now, you're suffering. You might be into alcohol. You might be into drugs. You might be some type of crazy addict to something that's not good. You already have those skills. Shift your focus and become addicted to something else, okay? I guarantee you my addiction is probably at such a higher level than someone else who's actually addicted to drugs. That's how addicted I am to what I do. I am so obsessed, it's not normal. And you need that. You need that obsession, that addiction. You need that to reach a level so high of success that you crush everyone else. So for those who are struggling, understand, like, look at the positives. Look at the positive of this. You already have something that most people don't have. All you have to do is shift. Shift from bad addiction to good addiction. Think about how many people in the world are not consistent. Think about why I started GYMGUYZ. 90% of people that have gym memberships don't go. People use treadmills as clothing racks. People buy all these crazy fancy machines and gadgets and never use them because they need someone to help them. And that's okay, right? But in this situation, you just need someone to get you out of this rut and turn it around and use all those skills you currently have and force it into good, not bad. So I wanted to touch on this, but my plan is right now he is sleeping. I am going to talk to him today. For some reason, I have like this feeling that I got to help this guy. I don't know why. I don't know. He seems like a nice guy, and I don't know. I just feel like I got to help him. But anyway, guys, remember, like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, share it, get it out there. I appreciate it. Until next time, remember to fuel your drive. See ya.
Do you know my name? My name is Legend.